Okay, I'm back. I know it's taking me forever to do this video and to figure this thing out. That's done. Let's move to the arms because I don't want to do the eyes yet. The eyes scare me.
Did I do it? AI versus AI challenge, part 4, finally finished. This is the pattern. Screenshot it, copy, save, wherever you save your patterns.
This is the top. This will go down here when you close the purse. It's rounded. Looking pretty good, I think. The arms are going to be on the green. I have it tentatively in my pattern as 8 single crochet. And so let's see if that works out, okay? Make your chain however you make your chains, okay? Make 3 chains, leaving a little tail there. You don't want it too short. 1, 2, 3. And in that first chain, you keep it open a little bit, and you're going to be working in that chain and around this tail also, because you're going to pull that tail. I yarned over, I shouldn't. Okay, so we're just doing 8 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Okay. Now I'm going to join it together. And let's look at it and examine how big that looks compared to that. Do I want to do an increase in the next one? Okay, here's 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, and that is the last stitch. And this is our first stitch right here. Let's see. Oh no, is that not the last stitch? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, and here it is. And then we slip stitch there. Okay, so we're going to do just single crochets, yarning under. I think I forgot to yarn under on that one. And so I'm going to do this for 2 rows. Okay? And I'm going to come back to you and we will talk about whether, where are we going to go from there. The arms. 8 single crochet, we've done that. We've done the increase, we've done the 2 rows of single crochets, and now we're going to do a row 5 is 2 single crochets and a decrease. And then from 6 to 8, we're going to do single crochet. We may extend that one to 10. But let's see what happens. Okay, I'll see y'all. Do y'all want to work this with me? The 2 single crochets. 1, 2, and then the decrease. You go into the first front loops and you do 2 of them together, and that is a decrease. And that's how we're going to do. That way it'll make the little hand a little bulbous. Okay? All right, here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now we're going to go up to 12. Okay? So I'll see you back here in a second. Okay, here we are. I have made the 6 through 12, which I have it written right here so I can amend this. 6 through row 12, a single crochet. And that gave us 12 stitches per round. Now for the, we're going to go ahead and close it off. Round 13 should be in a decrease in each stitch, okay? And since we are kind of bulky here and it's going to get smaller, I would not just go through the front loop only. I'm going to go through both loops. Which are the 4 loops. And then I'm going to yarn up. I'm going to pull through again and yarn through and make that first stitch, and that combines them together. Usually you would just go one and then go into the next one, but it's too tight. So I yarn up, go through the next stitch, yarn up, and pull through both of them. And that's how I do my single crochet decrease in a very tight, bulky way. 1, 2, and finish it off. And then we're going to count how many stitches that gives us. I think if I can do some mental math, that might be 6, but we'll see. And I think I got one more. See these 2 stitches right here? Oops, gonna have to redo that one. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna close it off like I finish off an amigurumi round top, or if I'm just gonna leave it slightly flat. We will decide that after a while. Okay, so this is round 13, and now we're finishing it off right here. Okay, and we're gonna see how many stitches we have. Let's pull that out. Let's go ahead and cut it off. And you know what? I'm going to leave a long tail, because what if we use this to sew it in? Alrighty. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so we might just like cinch it, sew it and then close it. And then, oh, that is so, oh, you know what? I should have stuffed it first before I did that last one. So lesson learned, people stuff it before, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and struggle through this. I'll see you in a bit when I make the second one. Okay, here we are with the second one, 2 arms. Now I'm gonna show you how I closed it off, okay? And that's gonna be really, really quick, I hope. I say that about everything, and nothing is ever really, really quick, is it? Okay, so let's see. I close it off like if I closed any, and this time I was smart enough to stuff it before I made the last round. So we close it like we usually do an amigurumi circle. We go underneath the front loop only. We go to the next stitch and go underneath the front loop only. Next stitch, front loop only. This is our last stitch, front loop only, and I go through the first one again. I don't know, right or wrong. There it is, see it? Okay, now pull it, and it's closed. Alrighty. Now I'm just going to hide this in here. This is where my joining line is here. That's where I want to end up. Let's see. I want to end up over here somewhere, so I know where that side is, and I'm just going to leave my tails there. Okay, so now I have 2 arms. Now let's work on the feet. We're going to do 8 single crochet, increase, and 3 and 4 single crochet. If you look at the picture here, it shows 2 round feet, but I think there are 3. Usually the frogs have like 3 little toes, what I've seen in amigurumis. So I'm going to make a 3rd one that's back here hiding. I'm sure it's back there. So 3 of them, and they're going to be like, so this is the front right here. They're going to be right here. This front one, and that middle one, and then the one in the back. Okay, so I have made some amendments. So in the feet, we're going to do 2 of them with 8 single crochet starting the center, which this one is. And then we're going to go 5. Round 5 is going to be 1 single crochet, a decrease. Round 6 is going to be 1 single crochet, decrease. Then we stuffed it. And then I think that was it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. And now I left a long tail, and I am going to just, I'm not sure how I want to close these yet. If I'm going to just crochet all the smaller ones on each side here. Yeah, so I'm going to leave it like this. So we're making 2. And then we're going to do the other 4 toes. starting with 6 single crochet. That way they're just slightly smaller than this one on this side. So it just has a nice little aesthetic look to it. Okay, so I'm going to make another one like this, and then 4 of the smaller ones with the starting with the 6 single crochet. Let's go. So I have those. So I think that instead of attaching them, I am going to go ahead and work on the eyes. Okay, that's what the eyes look like, okay? So I need to do that. You ready? I need to go find the eyeballs. We are gonna double it up. For the eyes, I did say 8. Let's make all of these legs. Let's put them feet and hands over there, please. Feet and hands to yourself, people. Okay, so we're gonna do 8 single crochet. So I'm gonna chain 1, and we're going to do 1 single crochet, 2, 3, 7, 8. We're going to close it up, and we're going to do an increase. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and we should end up with 16 on this round. 1, 2. And that is going to be the end of that. That's the eye, okay? Okay, so we're going to make another one just like this, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the 2 eyes. So now I'm going to choose the eyes that I want to use, and I'm going to use the biggest ones that I have. Whites of the eyes, and these are the size. I'm not sure what size it is, but they are really big. I don't remember the size. And I'm going to punch it right through the center. And I love it. Now I got them kind of secured here, but I'm going to use my tool. And this tool has an opening on one side and then a rounded area here. This is where you put the eyeball on here, and you put the pointy part here. So when I squeeze it, I have to push it from here too, because I'm afraid I'm going to break it. But I heard it. It popped in. It popped in. Next one. There we go. And I'm going to press it from here too. Did it go in? I didn't feel a pop, but it did go in. Okay, so there we go. Nice little tool. 3D printed. Alrighty, so now my first idea was to do a rounded area here. But now that I'm looking at this, I think I'm going to go around the whole eye, and then I could just flatten it out on one side, right? I think that might be easier for me. So I'm thinking I'm going to do back post only on this one, because it really does make the eye. Unless I do, I know what I'll do. I'll do back loop only. See how it leaves the little ridge there? Back loop only. I'm going to try back loop only first, okay? And we're going to try that, and we're going to do it If we did a don't, we're going to do it a, let me go ahead and write it down so I don't forget. This is what we're going to do. We can scratch it out. We're going to do, we did a white, and then for the eyes, I had back post, but that's round 3. We're going to do single crochet, increase. And then after that, rounds, just like we did this one here, I think. I did an increase and I did single crochet, 2, decrease. I'm going to do 4 is going to be single crochet. Round 5 is going to be 2, no, it's going to be 1 decrease, 1 single. Round 5 is going to be 1 single crochet and a decrease. Round 6 is going to be 1 single crochet and a decrease, and then close. Okay, let's do that. Alrighty, so let's see what we have here. I'm going to do front loop only, slip stitch, front loop only slip stitch all the way around the white. Front loop only slip stitch. Front loop only slip stitch. And here we are again, and we are going to go into that slip stitch right there. Okay? I'm going to go into that slip stitch and we're going to fasten off. Not fasten off. Are we going to fasten off? Let's see how we end this. There's a slip stitch right there. Okay. All right. So this can be the bottom of the eye, and I'm going to chain 1 instead of fastening off. I don't want to fasten off. Now we're going to go into the back loops. We do a single crochet. Round 3. This is 3 and this is 3. So this is 3A and 3B. So we are going to do single crochets in the back loop only. And then we're going to do rounds 4 and 5 single crochets. So I'll meet you after 4 and 5. Okay, so now I've done round 3, 4, and 5 single crochets. Now we're going to go to round 6 and we're going to do 1 single crochet. Here's the 1 single crochet and a decrease. 1 single crochet and a decrease. Okay, we're going to do that for this round and round 8 also. Okay, so I'll meet you back up when I'm done with that. Okay, here's one eye, and I actually like this really nice. It looks really good. And he's going to go up here on the top. I think that looks so nice already. Look at that. Oh, love it. Alrighty, guys, look. I got the other eyeball done. Yay. Okay, this is where we're going to end it today. I have the feet and the hands, the arms, the 2 eyes, and now I'm going to work on the handle, the cheeks, and the heart. And then I'll need black for the mouth. And then figuring out how attaching all the pieces together. But that's going to be for tomorrow. You know what I'm going to use? I bought these for this exact purpose, and I haven't used them yet. I bought these at the Dollar Tree. Oops. And they're little knitting needles, but I thought I could use them as little place markers. And I said, I never make anything that I will need it for, very often. But here it is. Okay, here's the seam. So obviously I want that to go at the bottom. And on the eye, I think that it leans forward a bit. This is the center, and they are far apart, not far apart, but they have a distance. Here's the seam right here. So I'm going to put that one down. Let's see, where, right here maybe? Oh, I love this, using these little knitting needles. Look at that, how cute. And then the arms are going to go here. I will put those on later. I won't deal with those right now. Let's deal with the eyes. Okay, do the eyes look good here? Do they look good here? I'm going to have to go and look at my photo. There we go. So the eyes probably go a little bit further to the side. A little bit further to the side. What do you think about that? And it's going to be a little flat. We want the whites to touch. We want the whites to touch the bottom. That looks good. Okay. Look at that, turning it around. That's funny. Okay, so I am just going to use one of these strands to sew it on. This is the long tail that I left here. After closing this, I guess I should put another stabby thing in here. Thank goodness I bought more. Thank goodness I bought everything they had at the store. No, I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't remember. That was so long ago. Okay, so if I put the other one, it'll keep it from twisting, right? And it'll keep it exactly where I want it to be. Let's see. Yep. Okay. So, tip number 1. Use 2 stabby things. If you have knitting needles, you have dowels, you have skewers. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to stick my hand in here and just do the best I can, because I am not very good at sewing these things on. And if I just do an in and out stitch, at least I can go back and take it out. You know what I mean? Just in and out. Then I can pull it, right? And I'm not gonna pull it too tight. Okay, I do want it to be some of the green has to show at the bottom. That green there looks so much more lime than it did on my phone. Because that green is my favorite green, like an olive putrid. Okay, let's see. I want it to look kind of flat. Let's see if I can get that. If I don't achieve that right now, I will when I go around the second time. Oh, I kind of like that. I really do. Okay, let me finish it off here. Okay, let's take these off and let's see. How did this eye look? Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. These came in handy, didn't they? Ooh, I'm gonna put them here with my hooks, I believe. center. And this will line up with this right here. You see? I'm going to take that out. I'm going to come down to the bottom. Okay. And bring it up here somewhere. Anchor it. You don't want to sew it here, okay? No. At least go down one. Do you think I went overboard on my little pom-pom ball? Oh, look at the back. Nice purse, nice purse. Okay, guys, so I think that right now I want to secure this to the back of the eyes. So I'm going to do 1 stitch or 2 stitches going into the eyes. That way this handle always stands up. And then I'm going to add a little glue to it. Yeah. And just tie it. Okay. Ooh. Tie it on there. If you feel like you need to have another stitch on there, which I think I might, probably going out a little further on the outside, coming out here, and then tying it. And this knot will be hidden behind the glue and us weaving it in, okay? Can y'all see that? It's in, okay. So now, there's the handle. See how that stands up now? But I want it to be glued. So I've already turned on my glue gun. And I'm going to add a little glue on one side of the stitch and a little bit at the other side and towards the bottom. And I'm going to hold it for a while because I want it to stick till it completely cools down. Turn it on. Not so much on the top because you don't want to see ugly glue on the top. Let the stitches hold that together. What are you thinking, guys? She's looking good. To make this heart, I believe I'm going to be using a 4.5 hook, okay? And we're kind of going to do it the same way. You're just going to use a smaller hook and maybe not doubled. Maybe that's the issue also. So let's see. All right, let's see what we can do here. Making it on the fly. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Double crochet. Three double crochets. Three half double crochets. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, half double crochet, three half double crochets. That's 2. And this is 3. We're just mirroring the other side, which is 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Chain 2 and hook back up into that center with a slip stitch. Okay, so this is too small. One more round. We're going to pull this center, and in that first 3 chains that we made before to start this, we're going to put 2 single crochets. 1, 2. In that next stitch, we're going to put 2 single crochets. In the next stitch, we're going to put 2 single crochets. From here on to the point at the bottom, we're going to do 1 single crochet each. I don't know the stitch count, but just follow along with what I'm doing. And if you want to write down the stitches, then you can. I don't know if I'll probably end up doing, so here's my 2 double crochets at the end, and I made a chain. In this chain, we're going to do 3 single crochets. So the whole outer thing is going to be single crochets. And then we're going to go up, and that should be 3 single crochets in the half double crochets. And then when we get to this point here, let's see, we're going to do 1 of the double crochets with a single crochet, and then we did 2 increases. So we're going to put 2 crochets, 2 single crochets in that stitch, 2 single crochets in this stitch. Wait a minute, I skipped, I was doing something wrong there. And another one in here. And then in this chain 2 that we did to end it, we're going to put 2 just like we started on the other side. And then we're going to slip stitch into it. You can make a choice. You can try to slip stitch in through here, or you can go back into the original. And I really like going into the original because it really pulls it and gives it a good, and I slip stitch. Okay, I slip stitch it. And then that might be the end of it. Let's see. Is that big enough? I think that was big enough. I think so. That might be my heart right there. Okay, so now we're going to cut, and we're going to leave a long tail because we're going to have to sew this thing into the purse. So we pull this, we pull our thing out and we tighten everything. We tighten that center and we can go ahead and tie these things together, these two tails. Tighten them good together, okay? Now on this, let's not forget that. We're gonna have to use that. I can't wait to use that. I go ahead and cut that because I'm gonna use a little glue again, okay? So when we sew it, we're gonna sew it at an edge like this, okay? So it has the heart right there. I'm gonna let you see me sew it on here. So I know I want it here. I'm gonna go into one stitch. And this is gonna be a really, you're gonna see this really well, so you need to be careful and make it as pretty as possible. Line of glue right here, and that way it can be more secure and stable. And don't make it too messy. And then you're going to hold it in place for a while. That's, to me, that's a very important step. Holding it in place for a while in the exact spot that you want it. And be patient. Just hold it. It doesn't have to dry. It has to cool down. I'm going to hold it in this spot. And I really like that I made the heart smaller. The next thing we need to do is the pendant. So we're gonna see where we can put that at, how we're gonna attach that. It's cooled down. Oh, it's a little still gooey right there. I should have used my little finger cover, my silicone finger. Okay, so it looks really nice back here with the glue, and it looks like it did in the picture. I wasn't sure if I was going to just attach it here the way they had it, or put one of these rings on here. So we put this on here. Do we just want to hang that from there? I think I really like it like that. Like if we just had it here. And I can hang other things from here. Or do I want to put it here in this? That's how you attach it on there, if you want it to go through the stitches. And then you can attach this to it. Where is the opening? Okay. I don't know how to put these on these trunk rings. And this is on a swivel little keychain, so you can turn it any way you want. If you want, so when I take the pictures, I can have it right there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness.